After 15 months of political deadlock, Lebanon has finally elected a new president. On January 9, 2024, Joseph Aoun, the commander of the Lebanese Armed Forces, secured victory in a landmark election that signals significant shifts in both Lebanese politics and wider Middle Eastern power dynamics. The appointment comes at a crucial time for Lebanon, a nation grappling with severe economic challenges and regional tensions, particularly as conflict escalates along its southern border. This presidential vacuum, lasting more than a year, had left Lebanon without a head of state during one of its most challenging periods, deepening the country's political and economic crisis. The election of Aoun, a military leader rather than a traditional political figure, represents a departure from Lebanon's usual power-sharing arrangements and suggests a possible recalibration of the country's political landscape. As regional powers like Iran see their influence waver, this election may mark a pivotal moment in Lebanon's quest for stability and sovereignty. Joseph Aoun's journey to the presidency began in the ranks of Lebanon's military, where he built a reputation as a skilled commander and diplomatic leader over 4 decades of service. Born in 1964 in the town of Ain Ebel in southern Lebanon, Aoun graduated from Lebanon's military academy in 1986, launching a career that would see him rise through every significant rank of the Lebanese Armed Forces. Throughout his military service, Aoun demonstrated exceptional leadership during critical moments in Lebanon's recent history. He commanded various military units and brigades, including the prestigious 9th Infantry Brigade, where he played a crucial role in maintaining stability along Lebanon's troubled borders. His operational experience includes coordinating counter-terrorism efforts and managing complex security challenges during times of national crisis. In 2017, Aoun's appointment as commander of the Lebanese Armed Forces marked a significant milestone in his career. Under his leadership, the military remained one of Lebanon's most trusted and stable institutions, even as the country faced unprecedented economic collapse and political turmoil. He successfully maintained the army's cohesion despite severe funding shortages that threatened soldiers' salaries and operational capabilities. Known for his pragmatic approach to leadership, Aoun earned respect across Lebanon's complex sectarian divides. He consistently emphasized the military's role as a unifying national institution, steering clear of political entanglements while maintaining productive relationships with international partners. His ability to secure foreign aid and support for the Lebanese Armed Forces during the country's economic crisis demonstrated his diplomatic skills and commitment to preserving the military's operational capabilities. Throughout his tenure as Army Chief, Aoun prioritized professionalization within the military ranks and worked to strengthen the institution's independence from political interference. His leadership style, characterized by careful deliberation and strategic thinking, earned him recognition both domestically and internationally as a stabilizing force in Lebanon's often turbulent political landscape. The election of Joseph Aoun as Lebanon's president marked the end of a 15-month political vacuum, coming after 6 failed attempts to elect a head of state. The breakthrough emerged following intense negotiations between various political factions and external stakeholders, ultimately converging on Aoun as a compromise candidate who could bridge Lebanon's deep political divisions. In the first round of voting, Aoun secured 59 votes from the 128-member parliament, falling short of the 2/3 majority required for an outright victory. This initial round, however, demonstrated substantial support for his candidacy across different political blocs. The second round, requiring only an absolute majority, saw Aoun secure 65 votes, effectively confirming his election as Lebanon's new president. The success of Aoun's election was largely attributed to a complex web of political agreements and compromises. Key political actors, including the Progressive Socialist Party led by Walid Jumblat and segments of the Christian parties, aligned to support his candidacy. The breakthrough came after Hezbollah, which had previously supported different candidates, showed flexibility in accepting Aoun's nomination. What made this election particularly significant was the broader context of regional realignment. Traditional power brokers found themselves navigating a changed political landscape where previous alliances were being reconsidered. The support for Aoun reflected a pragmatic recognition among Lebanon's political class that the country needed a president who could maintain stability while managing relationships with various internal and external stakeholders. The election process itself highlighted the evolving nature of Lebanese politics, where traditional sectarian calculations were balanced against practical considerations of governance and stability. Aoun's election represented a departure from the usual pattern of presidential selections, marking a potential shift toward more pragmatic political decision-making in Lebanon. Joseph Aoun's relationship with Hezbollah represents one of the most complex and delicate aspects of Lebanon's political landscape. Throughout his tenure as army chief, Aoun maintained a careful balance, neither directly confronting nor openly supporting the powerful military and political organization. His approach has been characterized by professional pragmatism, focusing on preserving the Lebanese Armed Forces' independence while acknowledging the reality of Hezbollah's significant presence in the country. During critical moments of security challenges, Aoun demonstrated his ability to navigate this complex relationship. When coordinating military operations near the Syrian border, he ensured the army maintained its sovereign role while avoiding direct friction with Hezbollah's operations. This delicate balancing act earned him respect from various political factions and international observers, who recognized his skill in maintaining the army's neutrality in Lebanon's complex political environment. The relationship took on new dimensions during the 2019 protests and subsequent economic crisis. While Hezbollah opposed the popular uprising, Aoun kept the military focused on maintaining public order without taking sides in the political confrontation. This stance sometimes put him at odds with Hezbollah's interests, yet he managed to maintain professional channels of communication without compromising the army's independence. Looking ahead, Aoun's presidency faces the challenge of managing this relationship within a new context. As president, he must balance the state's sovereignty with the reality of Hezbollah's military capabilities and political influence. His history suggests he will likely continue his pragmatic approach, working to strengthen state institutions while avoiding direct confrontation with the organization. This strategy could prove crucial in navigating Lebanon's internal stability and its relationships with regional powers. The implications of this relationship extend beyond Lebanon's borders. International donors and regional allies will closely watch how Aoun manages this dynamic, as it could influence their willingness to support Lebanon's economic recovery and security cooperation. His ability to maintain this balance while gradually strengthening state institutions could determine the success of his presidency and Lebanon's path forward. The election of Joseph Aoun marks a significant shift in Lebanon's political dynamics and signals a broader transformation in regional power structures. His ascent to the presidency comes at a time when Iran's traditional influence over Lebanese politics appears to be waning, reflecting a new reality in the Middle East's political landscape. This changing dynamic is evident in how Aoun secured his victory. Unlike previous presidential elections where Iranian-backed factions held effective veto power, Aoun's election proceeded despite initial reservations from Hezbollah. This suggests a notable decline in Tehran's ability to dictate outcomes in Lebanese politics, a shift that mirrors similar trends across the region. The timing of Aoun's election coincides with broader regional developments, including the Saudi-Iranian reconciliation and evolving diplomatic relationships between Arab states. These changes have created space for Lebanon to pursue a more independent path, less constrained by traditional regional power dynamics. The overwhelming support Aoun received from diverse political factions demonstrates Lebanon's growing ability to reach internal consensus without excessive external influence. The economic crisis has also played a crucial role in reshaping Lebanon's political landscape. As Iran faces its own economic challenges and international pressure, its capacity to maintain influence through financial support to its regional allies has diminished. This economic reality has forced Lebanese political actors to seek more sustainable domestic solutions and broader international partnerships. Furthermore, Aoun's military background and reputation for maintaining institutional independence align with a growing regional trend toward prioritizing state sovereignty over factional interests. This shift represents a broader movement across the Middle East, where traditional power brokers are increasingly challenged by domestic demands for stronger state institutions and reduced external interference. The implications of these changes extend beyond Lebanon's borders. As regional powers recalibrate their relationships and influence, Aoun's presidency could mark the beginning of a new era in Lebanese politics, one characterized by greater autonomy in decision-making and a more balanced approach to regional relationships. This evolution could set important precedents for other countries in the region grappling with similar challenges of external influence and internal sovereignty. Joseph Aoun's election as Lebanon's president represents a pivotal moment in the nation's history, marking a potential turning point for both domestic stability and regional dynamics. His presidency emerges from one of Lebanon's longest political vacuums, offering hope for a more stable and independent future. The significance of his appointment extends far beyond simply filling a constitutional void. As a military leader with a track record of maintaining institutional integrity, Aoun brings unique qualities to the presidency at a critical juncture. His experience in navigating complex security challenges while maintaining professional neutrality could prove invaluable in addressing Lebanon's multiple crises. Looking ahead, Aoun's presidency faces significant challenges, but also presents opportunities. The reduced influence of external powers, particularly Iran, combined with Aoun's reputation for independence, creates potential for Lebanon to chart a more autonomous course. His leadership could help strengthen state institutions and foster greater national unity, essential elements for addressing the country's economic challenges and political divisions. The success of his presidency will likely depend on his ability to balance competing interests while maintaining Lebanon's sovereignty. If successful, Aoun's approach could establish a new model for leadership in Lebanon, one that prioritizes national interests over sectarian divisions and external allegiances. This would not only benefit Lebanon, but could also contribute to greater stability across the Middle East, demonstrating how nations can navigate complex regional dynamics while maintaining their independence and institutional integrity.